What you're about to watch is one of the most gut-wrenching, no-excuses courtroom moments you'll ever see. A 8-year-old mother of 3 stands before a judge after racking up not 1, not 2, but 4 drunk driving offenses. This isn't a first-time mistake. This is a pattern. And today, a sobriety court judge who gave her a rare second chance is about to discover she may have thrown it all away. She violated her bond conditions. She tested positive for alcohol. She missed 26 breathalyzer check-ins. And then just when you think it can't get worse, the judge finds out she's been quietly working shifts at a bar without telling her probation officer, without asking the court's permission, and actively hiding it when directly asked. But here's what makes this case truly unforgettable. This judge isn't cruel, he's heartbroken. Watch how he struggles between compassion and accountability, between a mother's desperation and the danger she poses to everyone on the road. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the judge says what he says, and you might just agree with every word.
I have 3 children that I'm trying to raise.
You're going to kill somebody. You're going to kill somebody. And I can't do this. I wish I could. The whole team agrees you need help. Summer Lori Greathouse, 25F245336. All right. Your appearance, please, Mr. Lord. Name, your name?
All
right, so your client pled guilty to operating while visibly impaired back on March the 3rd of 26. She was referred for screening and assessment. At some point prior thereto, she violated the bond conditions on February 12th of 26. I issued a bench warrant, forfeited the bond, and set a new bond after finding that she had consumed alcohol. I told her at one point that she'd better get into sobriety court. If she did, I wasn't guaranteeing I wasn't guaranteeing anything. But I guaranteed she was going to go to jail for a lengthy period of time if she didn't get into sobriety court. And that's where we are. If you had a chance to review the report, any material additions, corrections, or deletions.
Let's stop here and break down what just happened. The judge is summarizing the case for the record. She pled guilty to operating while visibly impaired. That's the formal legal charge for drunk driving in Michigan. She was referred to sobriety court, which is a diversion program designed to help repeat offenders get treatment instead of just prison time. But she violated her bond conditions in February, meaning while waiting for this program, she was already drinking again. The judge issued a bench warrant, forfeited her bond, and told her flat out, get into sobriety court or get a lengthy jail sentence. This was her lifeline. And now we're about to find out if she grabbed it or let it go.
Anything that you would like to say on her behalf?
Your Honor, when you filed the pickup, but you thought there was you had fun about planning for society. She had to be determined anything that survived. And she is no longer in denial that she has a alcohol substance abuse problem. In work, she's working hard as a realtor. She has 3 small kids. Applied the probation officer some minor flips. She didn't comply on the order.
Okay, anything else? Ma'am, anything you would like to say?
I am taking this seriously. I have been going to therapy on my own. I've been seeing a therapist now bi-weekly. I am going to IOP. I take that very seriously. My kids are my why. I am committed to this program. You would accept me.
You had a job interview at DTE, but you haven't heard anything yet? And you're working at LPT Realty, and that's the only place you're working?
Sorry?
That's the only place you're working?
I have helped out a friend. She just opened up a restaurant. I've helped her a couple of times, but outside of that, no.
What restaurant?
JT's in Trenton.
And there it is. One word. JT's. and the entire courtroom dynamic just shifted. She told her probation officer she was supporting herself on savings. She said she only worked in real estate. But the judge, who openly says he knows too many people in this community, already knows JT's is a bar. Think about the weight of that moment. 4 drunk driving charges, a sobriety court program built around her recovery, and she's been picking up bartending and waitressing shifts at a bar without telling anyone. Now ask yourself, would you have come clean, or would you have hoped nobody found out? Drop your answer in the comments, because the judge's reaction to this is absolutely jaw-dropping.
Why didn't you tell your probation officer that before?
I'm sorry?
Why didn't you tell your probation officer that before? And why did I have to ask questions to find out that you were working at JT's?
I just helped them out a couple of times. I'm not like fully employed there. I want to be.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not able to do real estate full-time right now.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Sorry.
Why didn't you tell me that? You got 4 drunk drivings. You have no business working in a bar. And I don't mind telling you, if I had known in your situation, now I want you to understand, I've allowed people to work in bars and restaurants before that are in sobriety court, but these are under different circumstances. You had 4 drunk drivings. You had a 271. You violated your bond conditions. You've been working at JT's a lot more than a couple times. Don't tell me that. That is not truthful. I know too many people, young lady. I know too many people. I know too many people. Don't tell me you've only worked there twice. You said a couple times you helped out a friend, and you didn't bother telling anybody your name. So I want to know, because you and I talked, because you had a conversation with her. I want to know, I want you to state for the record what she told you.
Sure.
And tell me when it was.
So the appointment was on April 20th. Found out at the meeting with you on April 20th that she was working at the bar. So at our appointment on Friday, that same April 24th, we had just been going over the screening. I asked if there were, anything new to add. We talked about employment and how she is supporting herself due to backing off real estate, and she said that she was supporting herself through her savings.
She didn't say anything about working at JT's.
No.
Your Honor, can I tell you what?
Yeah, you can tell me whatever you'd like, and I'd make it really good. I cannot have people in a sobriety court that are not being upfront and truthful with me. I can't do it. I won't do it. It's not. You have no chance. You had no business taking a position at a bar, serving as a bartender and a waitress. None. Particularly without coming to me and asking me if that was okay, or at least bringing it up with your probation officer, and you concealed it.
I didn't conceal it on purpose.
On purpose.
I thought my friend opened the place and asked her if I could pick up some shifts there to supplement my income, because I'm not able to do real estate full-time right now. I'm not full-time employed. I would like to be. I really need the money to support my kids right now. I know the people that work there, and I'm able to get rides from them, so yes, I have picked up shifts there. And I stopped asking to bartend. I was only picking up the serving shifts.
Listen. I have to go by my gut. I don't sense that you're taking this serious. You violated the bond conditions. You had 26 late blows. You tested positive on February 8, 9, 10, and 11 for alcohol. Like I said, you missed 26 blows, or they were late.
The judge just rattled off a staggering list of violations, and we need to slow down and let that sink in. 26 missed or late breathalyzer check-ins. These are court-ordered daily tests. Missing even one is a violation. She missed 26. She tested positive for alcohol on 4 consecutive days, February 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, while on bond conditions that required her to stay sober. Her AA attendance logs weren't being submitted to her probation officer on time. And now we know she was secretly working at a bar. Each one of these items alone could get someone removed from sobriety court. Together, this isn't a stumble, it's a pattern. The judge had every right to walk away from this case the moment that bench warrant was issued. But he didn't. He still gave her a shot, and this is how that shot was spent.
You're not getting your AA logs to her in time. Listen. When I do this, I'm putting myself out there, okay? When I try to help people in felonies, and this should have been a felony, like I told you, somebody dropped the ball in my view. I don't know why they didn't charge this as a felony. You got 4 of them. I got grant, it goes back to 09, but you're only 38. You're only 38 years old. And you needed to cross every T and dot every I, and you didn't.
I have 3 children that I'm trying to raise.
You're gonna kill somebody. You're going to kill somebody. And I can't do this. I wish I could. The whole team agrees you need help. Ma'am, I can't take you. I cannot take you. Can't do it. I wish I could. I get so disappointed listening to people when I know that they're lying to me. This is not voluntary truthfulness on sobriety court in particular. There's no way I'm changing my mind, Mr. Longton.
Well, Your Honor, she was desperate because family law case, we received no child support and had no received child support until they need you. If you've been desperate to get forward, so all of us reasons she asked for surgery. So,
John, I have 3 kids. I'm going to take care of myself.
I get it. I get it.
I have been married to I get myself into therapy.
You also, listen, I want to take you. I want to take you. No. I cannot. I agree you need help. I cannot do this. Ma'am, you should have thought about that before you got your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th drunk drives. They should have charged the felony. You had a chance to keep this to a 93-day misdemeanor with a minimum jail term.
You're gonna kill somebody. That line from the judge is not hyperbole. That is a statistical reality. 4 drunk driving offenses over roughly 15 years, starting at age 23, with a 271 back on her most recent arrest. That's more than 3 times the legal limit. At that level, you are not impaired. You are incapacitated. The judge isn't being heartless here. He's telling her the truth that no one else in her life apparently has. And that line, "I wish I could," said not once but multiple times. That's a judge who genuinely wanted to help her and is watching that possibility slip away because of choices she made. The sentencing is coming, and it's not going to be easy to watch for anyone in that courtroom or watching at home.
And you were not truthful, and you went to work in a bar, which I can't even think of a worse place for you to be working. I'm sorry. 300 fines, 600 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, $60 screening fee, $225 in cost of recovery, and 61 days. Credit 1, serve 60 now, and you're going to serve 30 more days if you don't pay your fines and costs. And I will let you pay those at the rate of $50 per week. And I will start that beginning on August what's the first Friday in August, Lisa? Amy?
Right, could you possibly do this on the weekends?
No. There's no way I can let her do it on weekends. You have 21 days to appeal. You have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer. You should have thought about all these.
August 7th, Judge.
August 7th. If you need more time, you call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I feel awful about this, probably as awful as you do, except I'm not the one serving the jail term. You're going to have to, we'll let you make some calls, but you're in custody for 60 days. Yes, you are. And I'm not going to let you start tomorrow because you weren't honest with me. And when people aren't honest with me, this is what's going to happen, particularly with something that's as serious as going out and committing 4 drunk drivings. You have no idea how lucky you got that they didn't charge you with a felony. I'm sorry, ma'am. Have a seat. That's it. Sorry, guys. Haider Abdul Hussein Hassan, 260-827-965.
Let's bring it all home. A 38-year-old mother of 3 appeared in a Michigan sobriety court after pleading guilty to operating while visibly impaired, her 4th drunk driving offense. She was offered a rare opportunity: complete sobriety court and potentially avoid a lengthy jail sentence. Instead, the record shows 26 missed or late breathalyzer check-ins, 4 consecutive days of positive alcohol tests in February while on bond, failure to submit AA logs on time, and most critically, secretly working bartending and waitressing shifts at a bar called JT's without disclosing this to her probation officer or the court. When confronted, she initially minimized her involvement. The probation officer directly contradicted her account. The judge, who had clearly invested personal care in her recovery, ruled she could not remain in sobriety court. The sentence: 60. 1 days in custody. Credit for 1 day served. 60 days to serve immediately. Financial penalties totaling over $1,300 and an additional 3 0-day suspended sentence contingent on repayment at $50 per week starting August 7th. The broader takeaway here is profound. Sobriety court programs exist to break the cycle, but they only work when the participant is honest. Truthfulness isn't just a rule in these programs. It is the foundation. The moment that crumbles, so does everything else. This judge said, "I wish I could," more than once. That's not weakness, that's a human being doing an impossibly hard job with integrity. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to know. Did the judge make the right call? And don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns just like this one.